Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for staying here all the way to the last pitch. Colleagues, I am so inspired. These pitches are incredible. I have to say, it is bringing me hope and a sense of excitement about the future to listen to you talk about these ideas in a time that honestly is difficult to be a part of. I'm sure every generation says this, but I can't help but feeling that we are living in a time of truly unprecedented challenge, opportunities too, but we are the generation that is working together to find the solutions to climate change. We are the ones battling pandemics. We're riding that wave, the thrilling, exciting, but kind of terrifying wave of artificial intelligence. We're doing all of this in the context of a time when the United States is looking more divided than ever, when it seems like our leaders have forgotten how to listen and how to communicate with one another. When I think about the rooms where the decisions are being made that shape the future of our world, I think about who I want to see in those rooms. The policymakers being advised, perhaps by some scientists, perhaps by some engineers. I want to see those STEM leaders have a depth of technical expertise in STEM fields so that they can act as translators across disciplines and help with that communication that's so desperately needed. I want to see them as scholars with a foundational understanding of humanities, social sciences, and the arts, so that they can understand and appreciate the nuanced context that defines how those decisions impact the world that we all have to live in. I want to see STEM leaders who bring together their lived experiences, their diverse perspectives, and the expertise that comes from those lived experiences. I want to see leaders who are lifting up minoritized voices who might not be in the room when those decisions are happening. I want to see kindness in the room. I want to see collaboration and creativity. I want to see mutters in that room. That's what I want to see. And it is an incredibly profound joy and privilege for me to get to be a part of educating and cultivating these future leaders here at Harvey Mudd College. I'm excited to talk to you about the secret sauce. How do we do it, right? What is it that helps to cultivate these incredible human beings? And I think, we start out by selecting the rock stars, the absolute superstars from around the world. These are unicorns, the students that come here, right? So we start by bringing these incredible people here, and then we introduce them into our core curriculum. So in their first 2 years, all of the students at Harvey Mudd College walk together through our core curriculum, which is designed specifically to be interdisciplinary and to give students a deep dive into all of the STEM disciplines that we offer in our departments, as well as the humanities, social sciences, and the arts department. Currently, the capstone experience for our core curriculum is housed in climate science, a nod to our Hickson Center. So students get a chance to really dig deep in all of these areas. This is intentionally interdisciplinary. It's also intentionally challenging. I mean, even the unicorns don't come in already being experts in chemistry, engineering, computer science, math, biology, physics, humanities, social sciences, and the arts. Everyone is going to show up and feel themselves pushed outside, well beyond their comfort zone in at least one of these courses. It's supposed to be challenging, but it's not supposed to hurt. As the Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, I get to work with students when they're struggling academically. I get to be with them in their moments of personal challenge, mental health challenges, all on top of a heavy academic load. I get to be with them in their moments of vulnerability, where those sparkly unicorn eyes of theirs fill with tears and they say, Prof. Gerbode, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I can do this. And they can do this, and they do this. Our retention rates are incredibly enviable. The students do make it through our core, okay? But just making it through the core is not enough. That's not what brings students to the level of becoming STEM leaders who have confidence to go out into the world. They need to feel the joy in our core curriculum, and that's where our project comes in. So it's 3 simple ideas. First, a summer program that precedes the beginning of their fall semester at Harvey Mudd. This is a marriage between our award-winning Summer Institute program and an academic skills development program that we piloted last summer, which offers a curated set of skills that students can find fluency in ahead of time to free up the bandwidth to drink from the fire hose that is our core curriculum. Then, once they're here, oh, and I should say, also in this program, they have the opportunity to taste the experience of working in a faculty member's research group, building those connections. And those connections continue once they get to campus with a mentoring program that keeps the students together in groups, places them together into their core courses, and has them meeting weekly with peer mentors as well as faculty mentors. And finally, the third piece is a new one-on-one, highly customized tutoring program that offers consistent support, matching one tutor with one scholar so that the relationship can build and trust can build over time. I'm delighted to say that we've had a chance to pilot all 3 of these programs. So first, our summer program, or at least the academic piece of the summer program, was piloted last summer, online only, and this gave students the opportunity to practice and polish some quantitative problem-solving skills that had been specifically selected by core instructors. We saw incredible gains from the pre-diagnostic to the post-diagnostic on these skills, an average gain of 24%, which was really exciting. Perhaps more importantly, we hear feedback from the students who participated in the program saying it gave them confidence as they started the core. It smoothed their transition into the Mudd experience. Second, we've been able to roll out the one-on-one tutoring program starting this semester. And I just want to share the community feedback to this program. The response has been overwhelming. We sent out a Google form seeing if anyone would be interested in a new tutoring program. Who wants to be a tutor for some core courses next semester? And we got like more than 40 responses in 24 hours. And students wrote beautiful things in the form like this, saying, my high school didn't offer any high-level STEM classes, and I know it's very easy to compare yourself and feel insufficient. So I want to be a tutor. I want to be a part of this. Some of those tutors are in the audience right now. Hi, tutors. And some of them are in this photo, okay? And then we've heard from the scholars who are working with these tutors weekly. They say the tutoring experience has been life-changing. Finally, we've been able to roll out a pilot of the mentoring program, which brings together faculty mentors and peer mentors with groups of students for weekly lunch meetings. I see some faculty and peer mentors in the room right now. Thank you for being a part of this. And one student shared with us that they found these experiences to be incredible because specifically they said, it helps me to see that I'm not the only one who's struggling. So collectively, these 3 pieces of our program work to connect students to the wonderful community that we have here at Harvey Mudd and to lift them up so that no one is left behind in our core curriculum. Because it's important if students want to tackle these interdisciplinary problems in our world, which don't fit into neat boxes, but are messy and complicated and require translations across disciplines, they need to not just survive our core, they need to thrive in our core. We have to do this. This is the right thing to do for our students now and to set them on a path to become those STEM leaders that we so need, shaping the future of our world. So thank you for being here today and listening to all the pitches and for joining us and being a part of this. Thanks.